Well, for those who don't know, Yerba Mate is a naturally caffeinated drink hugely popular in South America. But in recent years, it has also crossed the Atlantic to become a hit in the Middle East. How did Yerba Mate make that crossing? Our culture correspondent Daniel Campos went to investigate and filed this report.
In Argentina and Uruguay, it's everyone's drink. Yerba mate is sipped by presidents, famous soccer players, humble farmers, prisoners in jail. Iconic communist revolutionary Ernesto Che Guevara loved it, and so does Pope Francis. And in some countries in the Middle East, the drink is also popular. Prior to the European colonization of South America, yerba mate was initially utilized and cultivated by the Guarani people in southern Brazil. In the late 19th century, South America became a prime destination for economic migrants from the Levant. To find out more about the role of the drink in the region, we visited the Syrian Druze city of Majd al-Shams, annexed by Israel after the 1967 Six-Day War.
Migrants brought back the yerba mate from Argentina. The origins of mate are in Argentina. From there it was introduced to the region of Bilad al-Sham, first Syria and Lebanon, and from there to Palestine. From there it made it to Jabal al-Druze, and then it started to spread out to all the Druze villages in Lebanon, Syria, and it reached all peoples of all regions.
On the hilly slopes of Lebanon, members of the secret Druze religion constantly sip on the bitter hot drink. And in Syria, despite the conflict, it is gulped on both sides of the battle lines. Troops in Assad's regime drink it, and so do rebel fighters. The commission responsible for export of yerba mate did note a drop in export as a result of the war. Syria is the biggest importer of Argentina's yerba mate in the world.
Today we drank from regular cups, but usually we drink from this cup. It has the Syrian flag, our flag. I bought this in Syria in 2011, but this is not for you. This is only for us.
In some Druze cities of the Galilee region, yerba mate also plays a social role for women.
You will see mostly groups of women sitting and drinking mate. It is rare to see groups of only men drinking it. For us, it's sort of the official drink for women.
The same way you wake up and drink coffee, we wake up and drink mate to start our day, to wake up with no headache. It's a nice hot drink.
Yerba mate's adoption in the Middle East bears testament to the goodwill and open-mindedness of accepting other cultures and traditions. After spending the entire day walking around Majd al-Shams and noticing a younger generation of mate consumers, it seems like yerba mate is here to stay.
Well, joining us in the studio is Daniel Campos, our culture correspondent. Daniel, I have to admit, I've heard of yerba mate, but I never tasted it. You gave one-word description of its taste, bitter. What does yerba mate taste like?
It's like definitely like a tea, like a green tea actually. To me it tastes like a regular green tea with no sugar. Like I said, for children you could add sugar. That's usually how they serve it for kids. The drink, and like I said, what's very unique in this region, in northern Israel, it's how women have adopted it for their own social purposes, conversations, for gatherings. Like they said in the report, you won't see only men drinking it. It's usually groups of women. Well, if you cross the border into Syria and Lebanon, you'll see more groups of men drinking it. And it's more like a drink for everyone, just like it is in Argentina and in Uruguay.
And just briefly, it's still being imported from Argentina, from South America. It's not grown anywhere here in the Middle East.
Only it comes from Argentina, and you can find it in the supermarkets, the three major brands.
But it's not grown here in the Middle East?
It's not grown here, no.
Okay, so well, maybe some enterprising farmer is going to give that a try, since it seems to be so popular. Daniel Campos, I want you to take me out for a cup of yerba mate one day.
Soon in the Galilee.
Okay, or here in Tel Aviv, you probably could get it.